I hope your day is full of seashells and sand and seaweed and otters and sea turtles and beach umbrellas and pina coladas. It's a motherfucking beach intro, guys. And towels. Dry, warm towels. What's up, everyone? It's me, Shank, live from the Comedy Store for another episode of Shank for you this week with the one, the only comedian Ian Fidance. But before we get into this week's episode of Shank with Ian Fidance, there's just a few things I want to tell you about. One, I am coming to the Punchline in Atlanta on August 7th. Get tickets to that. The tickets are available in my link tree on Instagram at Princess Shank. I'm also coming to Jacksonville, Florida, Comedy Zone on August 8th. And I will be in Austin, Texas, the second week of August. I will have a date for Vulcan confirmed shortly. So be sure to check in for that. And guys, we have an amazing episode of Shank this week for you with Ian. But before we get into this week's episode of Shank with Ian Fidance, there's just one thing I want to tell you about, and that's Oh Yeah socks. Oh yeah. If you're like me, you care about what you put on your feet. Because your feet, they're a form of currency, baby. It's 2024. You don't know if you're going to have to be on Feet Finder tomorrow. And if you're going to have to be on Feet Finder tomorrow, then you shouldn't be giving away your toes for free today. So go to ohyeah.com. That's 3 O's HYEAH.com. Enter discount code Sara, SARA, 10 for 10% off unique sock designs. Whether you're into donuts or alligator slippers or flamingos, there's a pair of socks or slippers for you. They make amazing gifts. I love them so much. I give them to all my friends for their birthdays. Get a pair. Tell them Shank sent you. Let's get into this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only comedian Ian Fidance. Here it is, guys.
No, I legit dislocated my shoulder.
From
I could pop it back
what?
into the socket. I went skateboarding with Tony Hawk today.
You did?
Yeah, it was crazy. I'm sorry.
Did you really?
That's actually a completely valid excuse.
I know. No,
what do you think he's gonna say?
I'm in so much physical pain.
Are you playing it up a little?
No,
Are you playing it up a little because you were supposed to come yesterday and you didn't?
Oh, dude, I legit thought yesterday was Thursday. And when I said I'll see you tomorrow, I thought it was Tuesday.
Oh my God.
I'm so fucked up.
Do you need anything?
Bro, unscrambled Red Bull, yes.
Sugar-free or regular?
Sugar-free. I'm on a diet now that I'm in LA.
And you got your shoulder popped back?
I popped it back in.
Yourself?
Yeah.
Did you use like a dumbbell?
No, I just went like,
Oh, did you see
What?
oh, dude, it was gnarly. Gnarly.
What?
Yeah. So I'm like, earlier I was feeling great. And I got back from the skate place. And I laid down and I was like, oh no.
No.
And so now I'm like, see, I have range of motion. I probably shouldn't do this, but I'm showing that I can. This
But you still got it.
hurts. Yeah.
You're like, see?
Well, no, because I keep telling myself, like, if you can move your arm, then you don't have to get a sling and go to the hospital, you know.
You're trying to avoid a sling.
I'm trying to avoid any sort of thing that'll
Medical
keep
intervention.
from getting me, jacked by next week when a girl comes to visit. I've been like desperately trying to get in shape because I have this little hottie coming.
No.
And I'm like, yeah.
And now you throw out your shoulder?
Uh-huh.
That is so fucking
Yeah, so now, and I was supposed to fight with Ellis this Saturday. He was going to, we were going to do like a,
What are you chasing?
Everything.
You're like, I'm trying to fight Ellis.
Thanks.
I'm skateboarding in San Diego. Like, I don't even know.
Anytime.
You're an ex-gamer guy now.
Anytime someone's like, I'm doing a fun thing, I'm like, can I come? And they're like, yeah. And I just do it. Like whatever I can do that's like an activity or so. It's called being.
Anything you can do that's not drugs.
It's called being sober. It's called trying to find fun in life without drugs and alcohol. You're 39, you pop your shoulder out, you learn how to shoot guns, fight, and skateboard.
No.
That's what it is. Are we recording?
Yeah, well, this will definitely be included in there.
Let's do it.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Shank. I'm Sara Weinshenk, and today's guest is the one, the only comedian, Ian Fidance.
Hi, everybody. Hello.
We got him back.
Thank you. I'm excited to be back.
Can I have a sugar-free Red Bull? Sorry to be a
Don't you have one right there?
shit.
Whoa. Wow. Oh, I like your nails.
Thank
I just
you.
saw this. Matches
Thank
your
you.
dress.
Yeah,
Hmm.
thank you.
Look at you.
Well, so wait.
My socks match my hat.
No.
Do they? Kind
So
of.
wait, you were skateboarding with Tony Hawk,
Yes.
and how did you throw out your shoulder? On a
Well, I
ramp?
didn't throw it out. I dislocated. Is that throwing it out? My shoulder
I have no
popped
idea.
out and I had to pop it back in. Like an
you
iron
hear
worker
it?
in the 80s.
Did you hear it?
I heard it. I felt it. It was nuts.
Did you scream?
I think I may have. I
I
think
don't
it.
see you being chill in that.
I don't remember
situation.
screaming, but I remember going, oh.
But did you
like
land
that.
on it?
I went down a quarter pipe and I went to drop in and I didn't throw my body forward enough and the board slipped out and I flew, and I can't do it with this arm, but I flew and landed to where my body was completely flat on the ground, as was my arm, and my armpit like planted on the ground and it just popped out. And I got up and I was like, "Ugh," and I just snapped it back in. And whew,
That's fucking crazy.
it was wild.
The last time you were hanging out with Jason Ellis, you had a flamethrower.
Yeah, it's great.
You're
We're
an
the Terror
adrenaline
Twins.
junkie now.
Totally. Absolutely.
You're an adrenaline
So,
junkie now that you're sober. You're just trying to find.
I mean,
the
I've been
next-
sober for over 9 years. I ride a bicycle in traffic in New York City. Like,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have sex with prostitutes without condoms.
You do?
Kidding.
You
Sarah,
fuck
it's a comedy
prostitutes without
podcast.
condoms? Well, I
No.
don't know. I wouldn't be that surprised.
What? Fuck you. The hell does that mean? You little
just
fucking
dislocated
porcelain doll?
You just dislocated your shoulder on a half pipe, and you thought yesterday was Thursday, and it
I
was
did.
fucking Wednesday.
I know,
okay,
my brain is scrambled, dude. I've been
dude,
for
because
the-
you're chasing.
for the
Adrenaline.
past month. I've done a weekend out west, and then during the week I go to New York, and then I go back out west, and I go to New York.
What
and
is
I go
going
back
on
out
with
west,
you? I do see that you're everywhere.
And I'm like, my brain is just like, this is like the tail end of a month of traveling between coasts. Like every weekend, I'm just like,
You're like, I gotta get back to LA to do some more pipes.
I got to, you know.
What about
no, I was doing
surfing?
road weekends like all up and down California, and then
I know. I saw you
I,
open for Whitney. in
oh yeah, it
Vegas.
was great. Yeah,
was
Vegas was awesome, killer. We were the last two comics to ever perform at the Mirage. In
At the
Vegas.
Laugh Factory?
No,
Oh,
the
what's it?
Mirage.
Oh, the Mirage.
Yeah.
Well, the Laugh Factory used to be in the Mirage.
Did
And then
it?
they shut down the Laugh Factory. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So they're demoing it, I think the 17th. And me, Jordan, and Attell were the last comics to ever perform at Caroline's in New
Oh,
York.
Shit.
So
If there's a club that's going out of business,
I'm your man.
hit him up.
Yes. Like a broken shoulder, I'll pop you right back into
No.
shape. Yeah.
Okay, so when you're in New York, do you skateboard?
Well, I sprained my toe the last time I was skating in
I
New
can't.
York.
I can't. You
And this
sprained
time-
your toe.
And this time last year, I sprained my ankle. I fall apart easily.
Dude, maybe it's
But it's
time
not
for like
about falling
crossword
apart.
puzzles.
It's about stitching yourself up and getting back up again.
Oh, that's inspiring.
Mhm.
That's a bumper sticker.
Oh, yeah. Crosswords, you say? You mean the many Sudoku books I have around my apartment? And in
Why
my
don't you
travel
do
bag?
that?
I do. I
That's
do
not
it all.
enough for you.
There's 24 hours a
Crochet.
day. And when you're not smoking weed and not drinking, you got to fill it with some wild shit, okay?
When was the last time you went to a water park?
Oklahoma with Casey Shormina.
I'm sorry I asked.
Oh, sorry.
Literally.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't
sorry.
think you were going to have like an actual.
Yeah, July 2022. So I'm due to go back.
Was it fun?
So much fun.
Okay. Do you like a theme park?
Yes.
I feel like you would be fun to go to a theme park with.
Oh yeah, I love parks. I love water. I love water parks.
Water
I love
parks.
drinking water at parks. I
Okay.
love everything.
Okay.
No, but literally, I'm trying to say yes to everything. And
Everything.
Everything. To it, as long as it is equated to fun. You know, like if it's something I don't want to do because I'm like, God, that seems like so much work. Oh God, like I had to drive 2 hours today to go down there to skateboard. And I was this morning I woke up, I was like, dude, maybe I should fucking cancel. I'm like, no, you're doing it. And the other night I went sparring. I'd never sparred before.
Where did you
And
go
I didn't want to go
sparring?
Trinity Gym.
Where is that?
It was in an
Who
alleyway.
did you spar with?
A bunch of people at
Just
the gym.
random people?
Yeah.
That's so wild.
It
Are you
was
sure you
great.
didn't hurt your shoulder there?
No, well, that's the thing. Me and Ellis are supposed to film a self-defense thing Saturday where
Okay.
he's supposed to teach me how to do like street self-defense.
Okay.
And now I can't because I dislocated my shoulder.
I
and
think
that
you should
sucks.
still do it.
That
With
actually
a
might be
sling,
good
With a sling.
because it's like I'm a man, but with a dislocated shoulder, I have the strength of a woman.
Yes,
So I think that would be a good
yes.
self-defense thing
Yes.
for people on the street, you know?
Yes.
I would do it, but I don't want to fuck my arm up more. And I've been really getting back into the gym, and now I can't
Well,
work
that's what
out
you were
for
saying.
like
You're
2
trying
weeks.
to get buff.
Trying.
Well, you already
I
are.
am
You're getting more buff.
getting more buff,
You're getting more buff.
getting buffed up, buff
For
bag. well.
yourself?
For
or for
myself,
love?
Sarah. For
Or
myself.
for love?
For myself. Move on. No, for myself, but I do have a hottie gal coming, and I want to
A
look good
hottie
for her.
gal.
A hottie gal.
A
I want to look
hottie
good
gal.
for her.
Does she know you call her a hottie gal?
No, and if she did, she probably wouldn't come
Don't call her that.
to New York or in the bedroom. Do you like that hottie gal? Who's my hottie gal? Not me. I am,
dirty
but I
gal.
started to diet.
Okay. What inspired that?
I need to lose my belly.
I don't think of you as having a belly.
I think I have body dysmorphia because every time I look in the mirror, I'm
Relatable.
like, you're really fucking fat. You're disgusting. You fat fucking pig.
Yeah.
And I was saying that to you.
Yeah,
What I'm saying to me in the mirror is-
it felt like home. When you started saying it, I go, yeah, I know. I could
No,
pick up some
I like-
dumbbells. You
Yeah.
know?
And one YouTube comment, someone was like, "You're shaped like an egg roll," and I was like, "Oh no,
Oh, no, you can't read the comments. You'll off yourself if you read the comments on people.
no, because that's how they win, and they're not gonna win.
They're not going to win.
And if I do off myself, I'm gonna have a ripped Jack Daddy Diesel body. Yeah, so I feel like Sling Blade walking around like, oh, I like French
You're
fried
getting ready
taters.
for a hottie gal with your sling.
Oh my god, women like guys when they're injured, though. I think.
I do think that.
Yeah,
It's like a broken bird.
yeah, like they seem
Let me
like
bottle
vulnerable
feed
in a
that.
way. I dated a gal because I fucked my back up. I got hit
Like
by
how
a
you just-
car in 2020.
Okay.
And do you remember at Skankfest? I had the cane. I was all fucked up.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
that.
that was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
4 years. This was like,
You
3
were
years
rocking a cane and still until
Bro.
like last time you may have even had a cane.
bro,
You rock a
my
cane.
back was fucked up.
I thought
And
it was
then,
just like a
Dude,
power.
no, I went through all that. No, I went through all this physical therapy and these doctors and everything. And it got better. And I keep acting like an asshole. And I hooked up with this girl, and she was like, "I thought it was so hot when I saw you wobbling up to me."
No.
And I'm like, what?
No.
Yeah.
You said it was so hot when you were wobbling up with your cane.
Yeah. Yeah. Wobbling and hobbling, you know?
That is
That's what it's about.
wild. Are you
Mhm.
on any dating apps? Is that where you met your hottie gal?
No. I met her last year on the road, and she'll come to visit every once in a while, and we'll play, boyfriend, girlfriend for the weekend.
Oh, that's fun.
hmm Yeah.
So you'll just play house,
Mhm.
and then she'll go back.
Yeah.
And then you'll
Do her
go,
thing, I'll do mine.
You'll go
you know?
back to Samson. Do you miss him?
I miss him so much. And he is to get some teeth pulled when I get back to the city.
He does? Why?
Because cats' teeth get bad.
They
They
do?
get rotted, and you have to get them pulled because they can die from like a tooth infection. So a lot of cats' teeth fall out, or you have to get them pulled,
Oh,
and his teeth
fuck.
are starting to go. So I had to get all his blood work done, and they told me they took tests and found out that he's a very good boy, and
No.
they took a very good boy test, and
and he
he
passed?
scored very
You
high.
pass with flying colors.
Yeah.
How long are you in town until?
I leave Monday morning. And there's hardcore music fest this weekend, which is why I came out here, and then I just filled my weekend to like make the trip worth it.
Are you gonna mosh at that?
I can't with my shoulder.
Well,
now.
if you didn't have the
This is
injury,
like-
would you be moshing?
Oh, without a doubt. Stage diving, moshing, let's fucking go. I'm seeing a band tonight. You want to go see them? Conservative
band?
Military Image. They're fucking great.
I have a spot.
They rip. Blow it off. What time's your spot?
11:30.
Dude,
What?
I got an 8:20 and I'm going down to the valley. You want to fucking go or you
Where?
wanna fucking go?
Where in the valley?
Let's go.
Let's go. But I got to be back here.
I'll drive you, but you can Uber back.
I'll think about it. I'll think
Okay.
about it.
Dude, that's the thing. I am trying to get people to go to these shows with me, like friends of mine, because I feel like it's it's interesting to see people exposed to things they haven't been
Hardcore
exposed to
music?
before. Yeah, and like the subculture of
All
what
the
that
straight
is,
edge
you know?
people
Yeah.
moshing.
Yeah.
I
you
fucked
don't
a
have to
straight
be
edge guy
edge,
once.
But really?
Yeah.
How was that? Were you drunk?
Yeah.
That's fucking.
Is that fucked up? I mean,
Yeah, for a sober guy to fuck a drunk girl, it's not all right.
you're not wrong about that.
Yeah.
Not me replaying it in my head, being like,
Yes,
wait a minute,
there's
was
like,
I taking
wait.
advantage of?
Oh,
I
no.
just now realized.
Chalk another one up to molestation.
Anyways, let me get back to my Red Bull.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Molestation.
Yes. Mm. That puts the in molestation.
What activities do you like to do that aren't violent, or could cause breaking? We gotta find you some
Sudoku. I play solitaire with cards.
You do? You play analog solitaire?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
You do? Do you like other games? Are you like a Monopoly? Would you play Monopoly?
I would if I had someone to play with it. Play it with.
Do people care about Monopoly?
I played the game of life.
Oh, that's fun. You get the car.
And I lost, but I'm ending up winning in the end.
Why?
Oh, like the game.
Oh,
the-
yeah.
That's the game. You know?
Right over my head.
It's because you're short.
Yeah.
Um,
Fuck you.
Hi, guys. Let's take a break from the podcast to talk about our newest sponsors. It's Mint Mobile.
With big wireless providers, what you see is never what you get. Somewhere between the store and your first month's bill, the price you thought you were paying magically skyrockets.
With Mint Mobile, you'll never have to worry about gotchas ever again. When Mint Mobile says $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan, they mean $15 a month. That's the kind of business I like.
I don't know about you, but I've had really bad experiences with cell phone carriers.
It happens all the time. You buy something, you go into a business, you sign a contract, and they always have these hidden fees and hidden prices.
I was with AT&T for a while. Lots of fees, lots of upcharges. You never know how much your bill is going to be. Every month is somehow different. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. There's hidden fees. So say goodbye to overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages.
Mint Mobile is here to rescue with premium wireless plans starting at $15 a month. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone. I like this because I don't like giving up my phone. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all your existing contacts.
I'm using Mint Mobile right now. They sent me a SIM card. It's so easy to use, just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. You can ditch overpriced wireless with Mint Mobile's deal and get 3 months of premium wireless service for just $15 a month.
To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/thisbee. That's mintmobile.com/thisbee. Cut your wireless bill down to $15 a month. Imagine what you could spend with that extra money.
Also, there's a $45 upfront payment required, which is equivalent to $15 per month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 GBs on a limited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for details. All right, guys, let's get back into the podcast.
I played the game of life at my buddy's house with his kids and his wife, and that was really fun. I love board games.
You do?
They're so fun. Just putting the phone away and fucking playing around,
Playing around. Okay, but some people get too into it. The people that are into Settlers of Catan.
Yeah, I don't know that game.
I don't either, but the people that like that game are warped and they're sick.
What's the premise of that game?
I have no idea. I remember I was at a hotel one time. I saw these people. These people were sitting right outside my hotel room playing Settlers of Catan, screaming.
See, I call it Settlers of Catan,
Is it
and it's
Catan
just
or
a game
Catan?
figuring out Chris Catan's ancestry. And here's where Mango lives. And here is House of Corky Romano. And here's nothing else he's known for.
What else are you into? What sports are you into?
Anal. What? Oh, sports. Sorry. That's a sport.
Anal.
You know?
It's not a sport.
Takes a lot of practice.
It takes a lot of practice.
And there's a lot of build up to the big game. You know? And there's always a winner and a loser.
I think I want to be the winner in that equation.
Well, you can be.
Okay. Anyways,
Sorry.
that's okay.
I was just thinking, for some reason, I was like, yeah, if you fuck someone in the ass, I'm like, you don't have a penis. And then I was like, she doesn't have a penis. Why am I eating
I can't.
What the fuck am I doing?
Have you been dating guys or girls or both?
No, I'm not dating anyone.
You're not dating anyone. You're playing house with one hottie gal.
Yeah, and then I'll have some mistresses here and there. I'm a bachelor, and I just don't want to settle down in the sense of a relationship with responsibilities that I will never fulfill right now. Is where I'm at.
I respect that.
Yeah.
That's better than getting into a relationship and not being able to fulfill the expectations.
Totally.
And then pissing someone off and wasting their time.
Yeah. Is that coming from a personal place?
No, but well, like, it was like, I just tapped into like something else of like someone who definitely didn't want the same thing as me, but wasted my time. Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to be honest, and that conversation fucking sucks.
An honest conversation with someone that you're sleeping with, but you're not in a relationship with, least favorite thing.
I know, but you got to have it.
I know.
And the guy's always the one that has to fucking take charge. But I find
it to be the opposite.
Really?
With like a vulnerable conversation, yeah.
Yeah, but the girl always starts it with, "What are we?" And that's, whoo, God, that's like 9/11 to your ears.
I know not to hit them with a "what are we?"
It's just a tragedy.
But like that just gave me a flashback to being like 25. I felt like when you're in your 20s,
dude, the what are we
is
the what are we is the fucking that guy whispering into Bush's ears. It'd be like a plane has just hit the Twin Towers. It's just nothing good is coming out of that when it's said into your ears. What are we?
What are we?
I know what you are. Fucking gone, bitch. No, I say a line that I've said before when the I like you or whatever comes up. I'll be like, yeah, I like you too, but I gotta tell you, I'm just a tumbleweed blowing through town.
No, that's what you say. That's actually fucking genius. That's a great way to not have to even have the conversation.
And it's true.
I'm just a tumbleweed
blowing through town, baby. Yeah, that's all I am. I'm a rambling man, trying to make a living, doing the best that I can. When it's time for leaving, I hope you understand. Baby, I was born a rambling man.
A tumbleweed blowing through town.
And sometimes I may be a bit more of a bramble.
Well, some people try to take the tumbleweed and they try to bring it inside.
And water it.
And you're like,
and
dude.
promise it a blowjob every week if they stay.
Yeah, warm bed.
I'll be a cool owner of the tumbleweed. Yeah. I won't get mad when you try to blow through other towns. I'm a cool cultivator of the tumbleweed. Yeah. No, I won't ask you to FaceTime me at a certain time every night or else I'll get upset and think that you are secretly pulling away. I'm a cool owner of a tumbleweed. Yeah. Come on in.
I know that you think that you're a tumbleweed, but I actually think that maybe you're a plant.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You just need a little bit of water, some sun. I don't think so, toots.
Have you ever been the one to initiate the "what are we" conversation? Rarely. I could tell by the look on your face.
I did once and it blew up in my face.
That's what happens. You have the conversation once, it doesn't go well, and then you go, I don't believe in monogamy. I'm never having a conversation like that again.
It wasn't a thing like her going like, me being like, what are we? And her being like, no, but it was like, I mean, are we doing this? Are you my girlfriend? Like, I'd rather you be my fucking girlfriend than this fucking weird gray area we're in, you know?
Yeah.
And then immediately, as soon as it left my mouth, it was like, bad decision.
No.
And then after that, I was like, I made a mistake having that serious conversation with you. I'm sorry.
You did? You took it back?
Want you to be I took it back.
You said, I said that I want you to be my girlfriend, but actually I didn't really mean that.
Yeah.
But is that just like a self-protective move?
You don't know the girl. Getting her away was self-protective.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
So that was a mistake.
yeah. I'm not an easy person to be with, but I pride myself
I believe
on being
that.
like. No, it's true. I'll fully admit I am not easy. Okay?
You're not?
I am.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not easy. I'm very fun, but I'm not. Yeah, I can be difficult, but I do really pride myself on patience, understanding, compromise, and logical thinking in the sense of like, okay, here's the issue. Let's work through it. And this was a thing where the person was very irrational with a lot of things that I saw prior and I looked past. And
Yeah,
then
you
it
just
got
shove it
like,
under the rug.
oh, yeah.
And then there's just like a pile of shit underneath the rug.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
Yeah. And then you got to put the dog down for shit under the rug, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah. And so it was a thing of like a big discrepancy was like, she was like, I've never dated someone like you before. And I was like, thank you. And she was like, every guy I've ever dated pays for everything. They get me Ubers to their house. They get me Ubers home. When we go on dates, they get me Ubers there. And they pay for dinner. And I go, well, guess what, honey? I ain't those guys. It's an equal share partnership. And another thing, I would pay for more if you thanked me when I did pay. I get no thank you.
She
I get
doesn't say
fucking
thank
nothing.
you?
No. She was like a professional hot person. She would get paid by places to show up and just physically sit at places because she was hot and it would bring other people in.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. She sucked.
Yeah.
But she was a professional hot person. So I was like, be my girlfriend. I'm paying you in sex and Ubers.
And then you took
half
it back.
the time for you to be on my arm to make me look expensive and good.
How did you meet her?
Instagram, DMs.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You slid into her DMs on Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
She slid into your DMs on Instagram.
Well, who's to say?
Yeah, I don't know you, but you won't.
You know.
Either way, we were talking on
Yeah.
Instagram.
No, I slid into her DMs.
And what's your move in if you're gonna slide into a hot person's
Here's the
DMs?
thing. Instagram, I feel, is the best dating app or like app to have an eventual thing be made because all these other apps, you're starting from such a negative not negative, but you're starting with such a handicap in the sense of like, you've got to do this cold open with a profile that's 4 pictures and they're all the same and you can't glean anything of their personality from it. So you can't be like, oh, what kind of cat is that? Oh, you
Yeah.
like the Deftones? Oh, what? I see your university sweater. Where did you matriculate?
Yeah,
You know?
matriculate.
And then it's like such a stale whatever. Or they'll be like, I'm this and I like this and this. And then you'll mention that and then it's like nothing. And then you throw this thing out, no response, or like it just sucks. But Instagram, I feel you get more of a colorful palette of who the person is. You get a real Roy G. Biv of the person. And you can then mix colors to make a new color to approach them.
Okay,
know?
so you mix some colors,
And also I'm verified and
and
I
that helps. And that blue
you
check
know,
mark definitely
my
helps.
followers are like growing, so I'll on Tinder. I'll immediately be like, I never checked it. Hit me up on Instagram.
I did that too when I was on the app.
I suck. I'm the worst.
I would do that too. I was like, I'm never on this. I'm always on it.
Oh my
At the
God.
time, I was like, but it also weeds
I
people
dislocated
out.
my finger swiping.
No.
I had to pop it back in.
Yeah, but it also weeds people out because there's some people that you match with on the app and then it just sits there and nothing happens.
Yeah, and it sucks and it's empty and it's demoralizing. At least with like Instagram.
You
And
got that
also-
blue check mark.
Oh, I gotta. But also with Instagram, like you can delete messages that you send when you are
But,
like,
okay,
"Whoopsies."
Have you
I'm
ever seen
kidding,
how
but-
somebody sends you one and then they unsend it?
Oh yeah.
And then I'm always like, what was it?
Oh, I say that. I go, I saw that.
You do?
Oh, Or when they do the dots and then they don't pop up
Type
again, I go, what
anything.
were you saying? Because I saw the little bubbles.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do you want to
But also-
elaborate on what you were thinking and typing?
Also on Instagram, you can you can go, I gave it a shot. And then you can see if they saw it. With Tinder and all that stuff, you don't know if they saw it. And then it's like, also there's more to go off of. You can respond to a story like, oh, I went to that restaurant. Oh, did you like that movie?
Dude, responding to a story is a good way in.
Yeah. But also, I bet you have people in your DMs like this, that they respond to every story. You never respond. And you're like, you've been talking to yourself for the past
years.
7 months.
For years.
This is psychotic.
For years.
Yeah. I'm like a one and done. If they don't respond, then I'm like, I gave it a shot and I'm out. But I see these things in my thing and I'm like, what
The fuck?
is happening? Yeah.
I know. It's like
Crazy.
their own worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a few of those.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
They're always like men that are on the verge of a psychosis.
Oh, mine are
Or in
women,
one.
women and gay men that then come to the shows and like try to kiss me, which happened at the improv the other night.
Someone came to the show and tried to kiss you? Or
This
they
guy,
did?
Yeah. Just
he-
like on my cheek, like, let's get a picture.
Was
I
he
like,
hot?
I don't like being touched. No.
Of course not.
No, if he was hot, I would have been like, just for the picture.
yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if we jerked each other off for the picture? You know?
Wouldn't it be funny if we jerked? What about when you meet dudes? Do you do it on Grindr, or is there a different app that's better?
Grinder is done. Grinder, they are charging for you to even give taps to people, which is you just send like a fire symbol. If you go on Grinder and create a free account, you only have access to like 4 profiles. They back you in a corner to where you have to pay. It's fucked.
Like if you want to be on Grindr, you're gonna be on Grindr.
Well, I mean, you pay either way, with your wallet or at the gates of hell for being gay.
Yeah, either way. Either way.
But now there's an app. It's not even an app. It's a website called Sniffies that's big. But
Ew!
there's also like
The name?
Scruff.
The name Sniffies?
There's an app called like Scruff. There's like, I don't
Scruff.
know, like all this other stuff. Yeah, like I don't know, but I don't,
You're not really on.
No, I am.
You
And
are.
I would like to meet a guy to like try it out, but it's just like such a lecherous culture of like, where are you? My penis is out, my asshole's open. Come over and
No.
do me. And I'm like,
It's so
what do you want
horny.
to get coffee?
It's so horny.
Yeah.
But when you think of yourself being in a relationship, do you see yourself with a woman or a man?
Woman.
A woman.
Guys are like, and I know that because I've never been attracted to a guy friend. The guys that I'm with are always strangers that then become, like someone I hook up with or someone I start seeing very casually. But I've never been hanging out with my best friend Justin and been like, dude,
Was fuck.
it just makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
But every like girlfriend I've ever had, at some point, I've been like, what if we dated?
Yeah.
I'm just drawn to, and especially like the women I like, the men I like, the trans women I like. It's all feminine. I'm attracted to femininity, and none of my guy friends are feminine. I don't think I have any like feminine guy
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you
I
ever
like
have you
femininity.
had the threesome with another guy and a girl?
I cocked a guy in DC right before the pandemic.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he ask you to cock him? How does that come to be?
No. His
His wife.
girlfriend did.
No.
All the asking, which was a cuck in and of itself.
She was like,
Yeah, and she was like real shitty to him. Like we got in their car and the guy's kid's car seat was in the back. I was like,
No.
oh. It's like, I didn't know you guys had kids. She goes, we don't. He does. And
No.
I'm like, oh, it's his kid? She goes, yeah, well, when you're this old, you're gonna have a kid. She kept cracking jokes about him being all, yeah, it was wild. It's like, oh my God.
he might like that.
And he was like nervous about it. And then he went to the bathroom. They took me to a strip club. He went to the bathroom and I was like, so what the fuck is happening? She's like, this is something I've always wanted to do. And he said he would do it. And I'm like, so how's this going? Like, you don't want me to like fuck him, do you? She's like, no, you don't have to touch him. I was like, no, I will not touch him. That's not what this is.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, touch you.
Yeah.
And so we went back and he was like, she had my number and like texted me like, he's nervous. And I was like, why don't you guys go to bed? You guys hang out, kiss, whatever you want to do. I'll go to the bathroom and I'll come in like 5-10 minutes. I'm like, okay. So I walked in and they were making out.
No.
And then I just started fooling around with her and, you
Where
know,
did he go?
going down on her. And then he just kind of floated. You know that Homer Simpson meme of when he floats into the bushes?
Yes.
That's kind of like him.
No.
Oh, yeah. And then he like, and then like he was having sex with her, and I was like, I was like, no, turn around. I like flipped around. I was like, time to get fucked by a real man.
No.
Yeah. And I was like, look at him, tell him this dick's better. Like I was really getting
No,
into it.
no.
And she was, and it was awesome.
And what was he doing?
He was just like, yes, do you like this?
No.
Like petting her and everything.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. And then she didn't know I was covered in tattoos. And she was like laying on her back with my dick in her mouth. She pulls it out and she goes, you really do have a lot of tattoos.
No.
Yeah. And then after we all came, they had
He came too.
I don't care. I don't know if he did.
After you and her came.
I don't even know if she did
After
I
you
came.
came. This sounds great.
Yeah.
This sounds like a great experience for everyone.
I like was like, oh, I got to go to the bathroom, and I like grabbed my stuff, and then I went to the bathroom, but I left my glasses and my rings on the nightstand,
No.
and I like said bye. I was like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, get my stuff, and I'll head out there. Do you need an Uber? I was like, no, don't worry about it. And they're like, okay, see you, thank you so much. Like, we'll hit you up when we're in New York. And I was like, yeah, come on. And I go to the bathroom. And I put all my stuff on. I'm still like, what the fuck just happened? And I realized my rings, my underwear, and my glasses, the glasses and rings are on the nightstand. My underwear is next to the nightstand.
No.
And I'm like, I don't want to like interrupt them again. They're having this like post-coital like love session where they act like what they did just wasn't fucking
insane,
going to tear them apart. You know? They're in bed playing pretend like this wasn't a bad idea.
Yeah.
So I got on my hands and knees and crawled over to try to sneak to get my stuff. I was army crawling.
No.
And I reached it and they're like, Ian? And I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt.
No.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Have you talked to them since?
I talked to the girl.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What city was this in?
DC.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Not the army crawl.
Oh, the army crawl. Yeah.
I feel like
broke up.
I'm
Like,
sure that they
also,
did.
she was making like comments to him all night that were like super degrading. I was like,
Maybe he's into that.
I don't know, man. I think I kind of caught up on that, which is why like I was like, all right, now you're gonna get fucked by a real man, and he just like took it. If I'm getting cucked and a guy is fucking my chick, and he's like, now you're gonna get fucked by a real man, I'm like, let's take a step back.
Yeah.
Let's watch it.
Let's.
But yeah, it was. I could never. I don't think I could do that. I don't think it's. I mean, if I love someone, like I could see myself being like, you go do your thing, I'll do mine. We'll come back together. Wonderful. Maybe even talk about it. You know, like get each other like hot and be like, they sucked. This is what it's about. You know, like that could be hot. But watching it, I don't think I have the constitution for that.
No.
You know.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think you recover from that.
Yeah, and like a buddy of mine was like, I mean, it'd be kind of hot to, you know, go down to my wife while she's, you know, blowing a guy and blah, blah. And I'm like, or no, he said that. And then he's like, or if like she was getting fucked and I was like eating her pussy. I'm like, oh, so the guy's balls are in your face? He's like, well, I'd make sure they wouldn't like touch my face.
No.
Like,
Oh, they're going to be touching your face.
Putting a fly swatter.
That's so
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, has anyone given you any cool gifts at your shows? I know people give you little things.
Yes.
What have you gotten?
A blacklisted First Blood 7-inch from one of my favorite hardcore bands. I got
What is
the other
that?
night. Someone gave a record. Someone gave me AIDS trading cards the other night.
Oh, fuck yeah, they did.
A soft pack of Camel unfiltereds that have been destroying me. My jaw hurts. My gums are not in good
You've
shape.
been living hard. You've been smoking unfiltered cigarettes.
Tumbleweed's got some glass in it. And dude, a guy like a month or two ago came to a show, and afterwards he gave me a concert used Lars Ulrich drumstick from Metallica, because
That's
Metallica's
sick.
like my favorite band. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mhm. Yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, people, it's cool. Dude, I was in fuck, I forget where I was. This guy brought me a carton of cigarettes. It was awesome. Yeah. It
You're
was
living your
good.
dreams.
I really am. I really am. I'm living on borrowed
skateboarding.
time. I should have been dead so long ago,
You
so
think
many
that?
times, without a doubt. The way I drank and the way I abused my body and all the drugs I did and everything, absolutely.
Yeah.
I used to wake up in the gutter covered in blood. Like,
You're thriving.
I'm thriving. I'm surviving.
You got a hottie gal coming to
I got a
visit.
hottie gal. What more do you want? You know? That's why I say yes to everything. I'm like, dude, I'm going to squeeze as much joy out of the towel of life that I can.
Oh, well, have you gotten
gonna
more
drink
tattoos?
And it tastes delicious.
Have you gotten any more tattoos?
Yes.
Let's see them.
Devil and an angel and a
Uh.
bat that the guy fucked up and gave me not the bat I wanted, and it kind of got infected because it's in a spicy area.
What about that area is spicy?
Well, open your arm up.
Yeah.
Now look at that elbow crease. That's called the ditch.
Yeah.
Now try thinking of something healing while you're constantly doing this and moving. And the second the scab gets better, it goes
No, I can't.
spicy.
Spicy.
Spicy muy caliente.
Have you gotten any tattoos with like lovers?
No. Me and Jordan have matching tattoos. We have
Okay.
Product of New York right here, which is one of our, it's the logo from one of our favorite bands, Incendiary.
Okay.
We have that. I have my mom's name, and at the same time she got my name.
That's cute.
Yeah. I have my cat's name, and if it were legal, I would put my name on him. A gal that I'm friends with,
A gal.
she kissed, we have matching kiss tattoos. She kissed my butt, and we tattooed that. And then I kissed right above her pussy.
No.
And they
No.
tattooed my lips and my mustache.
No.
And so
Right
now
about-
when we see each other, we make them kiss.
No.
Yeah. It was
She
cool.
has your lips and your mustache above her pussy.
Mm-hmm. Was that cool?
That is cool.
Wasn't that neat?
It's neat.
Well,
it's
that's pretty cool.
wild to have that and not be in a relationship with the person.
Yeah, but like
Like
why
whose
not?
fucking mustache is that?
We got it done in the
It's my
kitchen by
buddy
a
Ian's.
Native American. It
No,
was amazing.
no.
Yeah, it was great. You got to say yes. You know?
Where did you get it done? What kitchen in what city?
San Antonio.
That's
So I'm going back
what?
to San Antonio.
You're going back?
Whose lips will I get this time? Maybe yours. San Antonio, August. punchup.live/Ian
A
Fidance
tumbleweed
for my
just
date.
rolling through town.
This tumbleweed's coming, baby.
Where else are you going? Not the wink.
Oh God, I'm in Naples, Florida next weekend, or in 2 weeks. And then I'm pumped, man. Starting the 25th, I'm on the road. I have 3 more weekends to fill, but other than that, I'll be on the road every weekend till the end of the year.
That's so
Fucking
crazy.
pumped, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. I'm
Have you,
loving it.
how's it been doing new material since the special?
Oh, it's been fucking great. I'm having more fun on stage now than ever, because when I did the special, I put it out. I didn't put it out till April. I recorded in December, and then I was on the road heavy from January to April. The day it came out, I came back from the road, and I told myself to not do any jokes from this fucking special. And I mean, look, I did repeat a couple, obviously,
Sometimes
but
you
I
gotta.
forced myself to go new and fresh and figure it out. And even if I didn't have anything, I forced myself to stay in the moment and be like, look, I don't really have much right now. Like, here's what's going on. And it got me in this thing of like, oh, dude, talk about your day in a funny way. Like, so I've been more cerebrally like in the moment and stream of consciousness. And I've been enjoying that more than anything. So I feel like my next one is going to be very even wilder, even happier, and even more free.
Is that going to be the name of it?
One of the first one was called Wild, Happy, and
I know,
Free,
but
and
is the second one going to be that?
no? It'll
I
probably
like
be
that.
called like my body's falling apart. Please,
No.
please watch this
dislocated
before I
shoulder.
die.
No.
But yeah, dude, I'm having so much fun on the road, and I'm really enjoying just playing and having a good time on
Fuck
stage.
yeah.
You know, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and the people that have been coming out have been so fucking cool. Like they like get it, they understand it, and they're really it's neat, you know.
They're like, we're gonna go see Ian. Let's bring him a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, and it's dope because I do a different set every show, so people come to like the Friday early, and it'll be like a boyfriend girlfriend, and then Saturday late they'll bring their whole crew of friends. It's a different set.
Completely.
Yeah,
No crossover.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
That's a lot of
Fucking
material.
nuts.
That is.
Yeah. But it's not even like material. It's not
It's stream
planned.
of consciousness.
It's stream of consciousness.
But
I,
you have like
figure it out and
subjects
find
that you
it.
know you want to talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah. Like I have topics that I'll hit and then I'll go into it and see, like I try to talk about one topic for as long as possible, as long as it's fucking funny. And
Yeah.
then the second it's not, I'm like, well, pivot, you know.
Yeah.
But anytime I know someone in the crowd has like seen me before or that weekend, there's something where it's like, do not repeat a joke, you fucking hack. Like they cannot see you do the same fucking thing, you know.
That's
like
good.
I'm not doing anything from the special. So if you've seen the special like come out, it's not a thing of like, oh, he's just doing the fucking, you know. I can't do the same set for me. I'll fucking kill myself.
It's so
you know?
dark.
Yeah,
When you do the same set and you know, and it all works too.
bro.
And you're like, oh, you guys are so basic. It all worked again.
Bro, it's like
what?
dude, that
Feels
was what was
cheap.
killing me before. Yeah, it feels cheap, and it
You
feels
feel
like I'm a
you're
liar.
cheating.
And I
Yeah,
try to
what
be
is that?
honest on stage, and then I'm giving you this prepackaged thing, and I'm like, no, I'm a fucking liar. I mean, sometimes you gotta do a couple hits. Sometimes
Yeah.
you gotta hit them with some stuff. And I will, but I feel bad about it. Okay? I'm trying my best. But yeah, I'm having fun.
You start crying.
My shoulder.
Does it hurt so bad? Do you think
I gotta be honest, having my arm stable like this feels great. Great.
you got to get this fixed before your hottie gal comes to visit?
I know.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
pick her up and
ice
throw her
packing
around.
it. You're not.
I ice packed it, and I'll hoist her up on this shoulder.
Next time I see you, you're just gonna have a nub. Like
and here comes
the
old nubby.
skateboarding
Hey,
incident.
honey, I'm just a nub lubbing through town.
I'm just a nub loving through town. Come rub on this nub.
Come rub on this nub in the bathtub. Give us some love. Rub a dub dub.
No.
What's another word for carpet? Rug.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep.
What about, are you an ocean guy?
Yeah.
You are?
Oh, yeah. I
can't
jump
tell
into
if
the
you're
ocean
fucking
every
with
chance
me.
I get.
Really?
Ever since I was a child, I've bathed myself in the waters of the Atlantic every year.
Really?
Yes. And I do it. I try to do it every year. And every time I
Bathe
go.
myself in the waters of the Atlantic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Such an insane way to say that.
That's an insane way to say it.
Yeah.
I like the ocean. No, whoopsies. I go into the ocean, whether it's Pacific or the Atlantic, and I get out there by
The
myself.
specific?
Did I say
You
specific?
did.
No, I said Pacific. Did I say Pacific or
I don't
did I
know.
say specific?
We're gonna replay it right now.
Okay, play it.
You said specific.
I told you
Bug
there was,
just flew into my
there
ear.
was a bug.
God damn it. You're right. Well, okay,
You-
cut. I go to the specific.
yeah,
I
yeah.
go to, fuck, I did say specific. God damn. Whatever, I go in the fucking ocean, Sarah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I go out, and when no one's around, I talk and I pray to the gods of the ocean and Poseidon and all the spirits to cleanse me of my negative ills and to.
Do you?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
tell if you're fucking with me or
Why
not.
would I fuck with you about this?
I do believe that you probably go in the ocean and ask you to Poseidon to cleanse you of your negative ills.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I asked to leave all my negative energy in the ocean to wash away with the tides.
Then someone else is gonna come in and step into
Maybe that's how it happens. Maybe we just are living life and we slide into other people's negativity and we have to find our own way to bathe ourselves of it. What do you think of that?
Poetic.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's what we'll end on.
Let's do it.
And that's our podcast. And where can people find you? And do you have anything coming up you want to promote? This comes out a week from yesterday.
I love it. Punchup.live/Ian Fidance for all my dates. I'm going all over Denver, Fort Collins comedy work, or Fort Collins. What's it called? Fort Collins Comedy Fort. And then December, Denver Comedy Works, Hollywood Improv in December. San Antonio, Winnipeg, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Detroit, everywhere. Punchup.live/Ian Fidance, iAnimal69, Wild, Happy, and Free on YouTube, and Beanie and with Jordan out every Wednesday.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of Shank. You can find me here every Wednesday on Shank and every Monday on This Bitch. Patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk for bonus content. And I'm coming to the Punchline in Atlanta August 7th. And then the next day I will be in Jacksonville, Florida, a comedy zone. Woohoo!
Hell yeah.
And then I'm coming to Austin in August. So look out for that date soon too. At Princess Shank for show dates. And we'll see you next week. Bye.